Hello everyone, and guess what? It is time for fall TV. And I know I'm super excited. Are y'all excited? Because I know I'm super excited. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tell you everything that I'm going to be trying to watch that's premiering this fall. Now by fall, I mean shows that are premiering between now, the end of September, and November. All the shows that premiere in like December on will be like considered winter and spring to me. So I'm just hitting on all those shows that come on that are premiering during those time periods. Hopefully I'll be able to get a video out reviewing all of my returning shows, all of the season premieres of those shows. There's a few new shows that I'm going to catch this fall season. So I will try to review those, but I'll do that like 2 episodes in. I don't like reviewing the first episode because the first episode is always like this introductory episode and nothing really be popping off. So I'll just wait till the second episode to when it really gets its footing, because that's usually when I decide whether I'm going to continue to watch a new show or not, is after the second episode. So let's just get into it. I'm going to start with I'm just going to do it by the days of the week. Not by premiere dates, but I will be telling you the premiere dates as well as the channels that they will be premiering on. So the first new show, we're going to start with Sunday. And of course, I'm going to be trying to catch Star Trek Discovery. It's on ABC Access, which is something that you have to pay for, but I heard somewhere that they will be airing them on Netflix. I'm not quite sure if that is a US thing or UK thing, because I did see that it was just in the UK, but I wasn't able to get any definite answer on that yet. So who knows, maybe I'll catch it somehow, some way. But if you have CBS Access, that's where the show's going to be premiering, and it premieres Sunday, September 24th. I'm really excited about that. My girl from The Walking Dead, Sasha, as we all know, she's gone from The Walking Dead, but Sonequa Martin Green is going to be the lead on Star Trek Discovery, and that really excites me. I love her as an actress, so I'll be following her over to that show. And speaking of The Walking Dead, that premieres on October 22nd on AMC. I will say that I'm not too excited about it, so if there's something else better on, like Sunday Night Football, I will be watching that, and The Walking Dead will be in my DVR, but we'll see what happens this season. Hopefully it's better than the last. Moving on to Mondays, I have nothing. So if you have a show to suggest to me to watch on Mondays, probably a new show I'm not going to catch up. Well, I guess we'll have time to catch up on older shows that come on Mondays, but if anyone has anything to request for me to watch on Mondays, then I will do that, because I will be watching nothing. Tuesday seems to be a big day for me this fall season. So the first show on Tuesday that I will be watching will be This Is Us, going into its second season, premiering September 26th on NBC. I'm gonna get my tissue boxes ready, because I know I'll be crying every week along with the rest of all of the fans that watch that show. See what's going on with the big three this season. The next thing is a new show called The Mayor, which I saw like previews for it a while ago, like when it was first picked up way back months ago. And if I'm remembering correctly, it's about this guy who wants to be a rapper, but he wants to help out his community, so he runs for mayor, and he actually gets it. So it's kind of like Head of State reminiscent to me. So I'll be definitely checking that out. It's October 3rd on ABC. Next on October 3rd on ABC, Blackish will also be premiering, and I can't wait to see what's going on with the Johnsons. That show continues to make me laugh hysterically, so I can't wait to see what happens in this new season. After that, on October 3rd, we get the first half of the Queen Sugar, I guess it's the mid-season premiere on OWN. That's like one of my all-time favorite shows on TV right now. Like, everything about it is great. The acting, the lighting, the directing, the cinematography, the writing, like everything about that show is amazing. So I will definitely be checking that out on OWN, obviously. And then last on Tuesday is my show, The Flash, premiering on the CW on October 10th. We all know that Barry walked himself into the Speed Force and that he's going to be returning. So I'm excited to see how long he'll be gone for. Probably not that long. He'll probably be back in the first episode. And what's been going on with all of the peeps in Team Flash. We know, if you pay attention to spoilers, that Iris has taken the lead, which, whoop, whoop, give it up for her. But, you know, just always excited to see Cisco, Joe, and who knows what's going on with Caitlin / Killer Snow. Apparently she's going to be both of them now, and that fans of both will be happy with whatever happens on the show. But happy to see that. Happy to see no speedster villains, because I think we've had enough. But like, let's get ready to see what's going on with the Thinker. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of fun stuff going on with that show. I'm really excited about it. I'm not going to spoil it all for the people who don't want any spoilers, but I have been looking at all the spoilers and they seem pretty great, so I'm excited about it. And Wednesdays, the only thing I'll be watching is Queen Sugar. That's its normal night, so it's coming on the October 3rd and October 4th, and then it'll be on every Wednesday on OWN after that until the season ends. Thursdays still belong to TGIT and Shonda Rhimes. Grey's Anatomy and How to Get Away with Murder premiere on September 28th. Grey's is a 2-hour premiere, which is craziness. We've had 2 hours of Grey's before, and we all know how that made us feel. So I guess I should be getting out the tissue boxes again for 2 hours of Grey's. And then who's not excited to see Annalise Keating come back into the courtroom bigger and badder than ever, I guess now, since she was in jail for like half the season last season. So I'm excited about that. Scandal premieres on October 5th. It is its last season, which is so sad, because so many of us have been there from the beginning. I consider myself an OG, even though I started watching it after the first season, but it was in between the first and the second season, so it was early enough for me to consider myself an OG, and I don't care what anybody says about that. But it'll be interesting to see what happens, because I felt like the season 6 finale could have served as a series finale. It just seemed like, you know, the end of an era with Fitz's presidency, and Liv's in a different spot where she's not an OPA and she's in the White House, and she's also the head of B613, which is insane. Her parents seem to be, well, I don't know what's going on with her parents. They seem to be out of her hair, and that she's kind of like not afraid of them anymore. And you know, Quinn had that full circle experience where she went to being like a baby gladiator to the head of the gladiators. So it just seemed like a good ending, in my opinion. I know a lot of people who are fans of Olitz and Olake are probably not happy with that ending, because there was really nothing that was said about either of the two. So I'm interested to see what happens, because Fitz has gone off to another state doing what he does after he's president, and Liv is still in DC in the White House. So it'll just be interesting to see Mellie as president, and the kind of new OPA with Quinn at the head, even though Quinn is pregnant. Yeah, and I guess Abby's back in OPA now, or I guess I should stop calling it OPA, because it's not OPA anymore. It's QPA. So we'll see what the last season is about. And that last episode, like, I don't know what Shonda's gonna give us, but I know it's gonna be good. And then on Netflix on November 23rd, which is Thanksgiving, so get that Thanksgiving binge watch on. She's Gotta Have It, Spike Lee joint, based off his movie. It's gonna be a show on Netflix, so I gotta check that out, because you know Spike Lee is the homeboy. Friday, Inhumans premieres on September 29th on ABC, and all of us who saw that premiere the promo trailer, know that it was very lackluster. But if I remember that it comes on that day and I have nothing else better that I'm doing that night, and I remember to set my DVR for it, if I am doing something better with my life, I will check it out and see if it is any good. But it just looked kind of like it was something out of the maybe early 2010s and not something that is from 2017, especially with the stuff that Marvel's been putting out with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all of his movies. Like, it just looked like it's before Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s time. Like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going into its like 5th season now, so it just looks like something that came out in like 2020, like 2010, 2009, something that came out before then, where they didn't have a lot of all of the special effects that they have now. So we'll see how the episodes pan out. I'll see if I can make it to the 2nd episode before I need to tell y'all what I think about it, if I remember to watch it. But we shall see. Jane the Virgin comes back on October 13th on the CW. I'm kind of sad that it's not coming on Mondays anymore. Friday is kind of like a dead spot for it, and I hope they're not trying to kill the show. But they did jump 3 years into the future, which is kind of weird. And now I'm like, what year is it in that show? And is everything in the future? And who's president? And what's going on? But yeah, I'm still pumped to see it. It makes me laugh. It makes me cry. It makes me feel all the feels. And hopefully, you know, Jane and Raphael get together again. Yeah, but after that, on October 27th, Stranger Things on Netflix comes back. Perfect timing for Halloween and all that stuff. It's going to be super creepy to see what's going on with the boys. Will is back and able to be around more often this season. I've been hearing that it will focus more on him. I've been hearing that 11 is back. So we'll like to see. Well, it'll be interesting to see how she gets back involved in the storyline, because the finale, it was like she died or went into the upside down, never to return again, or something like weird and creepy like that. Also very interested in seeing how they do Barb justice, because you know, it'd be nice if she lived, but everyone's saying that she's definitely dead. So and that, well, there's also saying that she gets justice, so hopefully she does get justice. And to anyone who was at San Diego Comic-Con or watched their panel from San Diego Comic-Con, that was dope. So as of right now, those are all the shows that I'll be watching this fall. I've got a free day on Monday to do whatever I want, so who knows, if you have a show that you think I would like to watch after hearing all of those shows that I've mentioned that I like, suggest it to me, because I'll definitely watch it, because I'll be bored out of my mind on Monday nights not knowing what to do, especially if there's a bad football game on and I don't want to watch it. So we'll see what I do with my Monday nights, but I will be definitely live tweeting as many of those shows as I can. Obviously a lot of them come on, well, some of them come on at the same time on the same day, so I'll have to pick and choose which ones I watch at what times, but most of them seem to be coming on separately, so I will be live tweeting them separately. So if you want to live tweet with me, make sure you are following me on Twitter at Kia Charise, KIACHERISE, and using the hashtags that I use when I live tweet. If you don't use them, then I won't see what you post unless you at me or something like that. So what are you watching this fall? Any of the similar shows? What are you excited about? Let me know in the comments below. Tweet me. Like, subscribe, share this video. I can't wait to start watching TV with you guys this fall. So let's get ready and get those live tweeting fingers ready. I'll see you later.